Hello everyone! After spending 3 weeks abroad, I am finally back home and I'm so happy to be back in LA. It does seem, however, that the heat chased me all the way from Southeast Asia because it is sweltering hot here in Southern California. So if I start sweating while I'm filming, please forgive me because I don't have AC and I can't leave the fan on when I'm filming. So let's get started with my favorites because I actually have quite a bit to show you, and I'm going to talk about styling my short hair in this video because I know a lot of you guys have been very curious to know what I'm using and how I style this short haircut. So first, let me start off by saying I am going to launch something really special, my first collaborative jewelry collection with Motif. And just so you know, quantities will be extremely limited, so that's why I wanted to announce it now since we're preparing to launch on October 5th. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I just wanted to give you a preview of the collection today. You might have noticed I did wear it on Instagram and Snapchat as well as my last video. So allow me to introduce you to the collection. I created it based upon jewelry that I felt was the most unique, most wearable. I wanted to combine gold with a little bit of sparkle to jazz up your everyday wardrobe, but make it fun for nighttime too. And the pearls are really tied into my relationship with my grandmother because I was raised by my grandparents and my grandmother always wears pearls. I mean, it's just something classic, elegant, it goes with anything, right? Then for the piece de resistance, so sorry, my French accent isn't great, but I'm super excited about these earrings because as many of you know, I love the tribal earrings by Dior. However, the quality on those is a little subpar and a lot of the rhinestones have fallen off the backs of my earrings, and I think maybe I could have just taken better care of them, but because of my experience, I wanted to create a double-sided earring that was a little bit more unique. I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with balance, but it's very important to me, so I love the contrast between the round pearl and the square with rhinestones. So I wanted it to look a little bit more geometric, and that soft and hard kind of contrast is inspired by the traditional signage that you see in Koreatown. I'm in Koreatown fairly frequently, and it's a place that I love because the food is just amazing. So essentially, this collection is a mashup of my personal style, my relationship with my grandmother, and my Korean heritage. So I hope you guys really like the pieces. There are 6 total, and again, quantities are extremely limited, so I'll go ahead and link it down below. If you download the Motif app and follow my store, it will automatically alert you when my collection is available for sale. So please make sure you are prepared to order because again, I'm so sorry, but quantities will be limited. Now, when I was in Southeast Asia, it was really difficult to wear a lot of makeup. In fact, for the first half, I just couldn't adjust to the humidity. I was sweating constantly, so I wore very little makeup. The first thing that I will have to say that I absolutely love is the new Tom Ford high definition eyeliner. This is a waterproof pencil and it comes in retractable form, so I love that because you don't waste product and you don't have to carry around a sharpener. This has become indispensable to me because it's excellent in the waterline. The smudging is really minimal considering how much color payoff there is. It's in an incredibly intense black eyeliner. So Tom Ford, great job. I actually prefer this to my former Holy Grail Armani waterproof pencil. I'm so sweaty that my hair is falling flatter by the minute. Please forgive it because this is not a very accurate representation of how it normally looks. Okay, so my second product of the month is my Armani tint. This one is number 23. It was released in the pre-fall collection, and before I went on my trip with my girlfriends, I actually bought this because I wanted something simple and easy to use. I think that Giorgio Armani did a great job because I prefer these to the original tints, eye tints, which I already think are fabulous because this one is truly matte and it dries down really quickly. It does not move on my normal lids. It blends super easily. It's highly buildable, so I love it. I think it is one of the best cream eyeshadows on the market. Some folks may not like the sponge tip applicator, but it's slanted, so it makes it really easy for me to just swipe simply right across my eyelid. Now, as much as I've extolled the virtues of Burberry's new Kisses sheer lipsticks, they are some of my favorite brights, but I have to say that the lipstick that I wore the most this month, especially since I got back from Asia, is the Louboutin. This is the matte lipstick in Rococo, and I find that with my short hair, I actually love a nude lip, or more of a natural lip. Nothing with pink, but just more more of a terracotta-y, my lips but better shade. And normally I don't really wear these shades when I have long hair, but with short hair I feel like everything's changing. I like more eyeshadow, a little bit smokier. So I've just found that after lots of experimenting that a more natural lip is the way to go with my heavier eye makeup. Especially in this heat, I don't want to look overdone, so I think that balancing it out instead of wearing heavy eyes and a bright lip is just a little bit more preferable and definitely more natural. And before I get into skincare, I just have to talk to you about my new Holy Grail hair products. I have been trying pretty much every volumizing, texturizing hair product I can get my hands on. I've just been so curious because, you know, this is my very first time with short hair since, you know, I was probably in second grade. So I have been having a lot of fun. I actually got this Miriam Quevedo Mediterranean Hair Care Luxe line. It's the Platinum and Diamonds, the Volume Luxurious Serum. It's a super long name. I know it's a mouthful, but I don't care because this product has changed my life. Now, in normal circumstances, when it's not ridiculously hot and humid, right now it's probably 90 degrees inside my place. More to the point though, this thing gives me insane volume without making my hair feel dirty, greasy. It actually makes my hair shinier and it feels silky and more manageable even when I blow dry it. So I have ordered the full size already. I actually got this as a Space NK gift with purchase. So as some of you have probably already figured, I have ordered 2 bottles of this because I don't think I can live without this anymore, especially with my short hair. I just go ahead and rub it through the crown of my head because that's where I have the least amount of hair. I do have a lot of hair, but it's very fine and I don't like to tease it because I find that it's too damaging. So this serum has come in really handy. Now, another thing that I like to pair with the Miriam Quevedo Luxurious Serum, the Volume Serum, is the Orbe Thick Dry Finishing Spray. This is already a cult classic, so I don't really feel the need to talk too much about it. I actually ordered a travel size version to carry around with me for touch-ups. This is not a dry shampoo. It's an alternative to dry shampoo that gives you volume. It kind of clears out any oiliness for me. My bangs get oily because when I don't wear powder, whatever tinted moisturizer or foundation I'm wearing tends to stick to it. So it's not even about greasiness, it's just makeup. This thick dry finishing spray though works miracles. I mean, I just wish I had a million bottles of this at my disposal. Because I use so much of it, I do think it is going to cost me quite a bit in the long run, but I think it's worth it. It works so well. Now we're going to talk about skincare. I normally don't wear a foundation every day. I stick to tinted moisturizer. I generally wear PCA Skin's tint because it's universal, it has great SPF protection, and it's water resistant. However, I've been using the Dior Dream Skin Perfect Skin Cushion. It is available in the US, even though I did buy it at an airport at duty free, and this thing is amazing. It's probably my favorite cushion now because I actually don't need as much coverage as I used to. So as much as I love this whole Lassie cushions, I do think that the Dior is better for me on the everyday, and it has SPF 50, which is great. I still use a separate SPF 50 sunscreen underneath though, so don't forget about the sunscreen. The more the merrier in my opinion. So I love this cushion because it just makes my skin look really luminous but not greasy, and it just looks like any other normal cushion honestly. I have the shade 20, but I actually think I'm going to order 30. I found it on Nordstrom, so I'm just going to go ahead and order a shade up because I did get quite tan in Asia. And now to wrap up this video, I wanted to give you some feedback on some new skincare products that I've been trying. And this is the Sunday Riley Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. So I used this throughout the entire trip, throughout all of September, because it was just ridiculously hot. I had to use a toner because even after I washed my face, I would start sweating right away. So this is excellent if you have combination to oily skin. If you live in a tropical humid climate, I wouldn't say that it's the best if you live in Southern California. We are a desert still, even though it doesn't look like a desert, a traditional desert. And I find that because I have normal to dry skin, it's not the ideal toner for my skin type. I actually like as much moisture as possible, especially with my toners and essences. However, this is a fabulous toner if you have the right skin type and if you live in the right environment. I think Sunday Riley did an excellent excellent job. It does not have an excessively strong smell. It absorbs into the skin easily. It has great texture. Overall, I think it is as good as people say it is, and I would recommend it. I don't think I'll be using it every day. Definitely when I travel to the right country, or if my skin is feeling particularly oily, or when we have a heat wave like this, it definitely comes in handy. Last but not least, I have the Supergoop Spray. This is the antioxidant infused sunscreen mist with vitamin C, broad spectrum, SPF 50. It is a non-aerosol, so there's 35% less alcohol. I think that's great, especially because it's going directly on your skin. I put this all over my body, especially the back of my arms, my neck, and my chest here, but I did spray this on my face when I was wearing makeup that particular day. And that's because the sun there is so strong. If you don't apply sunscreen, you will burn. You will get sun damage. There's only so much powder with sunscreen that you can apply before getting cakey. Plus, those powders don't really have great sun protection. So I just wanted to spray this. Now, I do recommend, highly, highly recommend, wear some kind of cheap sunglasses, you know, like those $2, $3 ones. Just keep them in your bag and put them on before you spray. Hold your breath. Try not to spray your lips directly. You can just put a cotton pad there if you're really concerned about ingesting it. Supergoop does not recommend that you spray this directly on your face because obviously inhalation is dangerous. However, I did it anyway and I have no regrets. But again, I must reiterate, for your safety, so that you don't irritate your eyes, wear some kind of cheap sunglasses or glasses or whatever you have on hand so that you protect your eyes from stinging and burning. Another benefit is that it makes your skin super duper glowy. My friend Leanne, Love for Skincare on Instagram, met up with me in Malaysia. Thank you again, Leanne and Jessie, for coming to see me, and Romana for taking us around. But like I was saying, Leanne really complimented my skin the day that I had sprayed this on because I forgot to wear sunscreen underneath my foundation one particular day. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap for my September favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't believe the year is going by so quickly already. Only 3 months left. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am aware that you guys want to see a hairstyling video. I did go ahead and film one. I just have to edit it. So thank you guys so much for your patience and support. Don't forget to download the Motif app if you guys are interested in my jewelry, and I will see you very soon. Bye.